Hey guys, the Bears fan 06 here, and today we have for you Trial X2. I beat it early this morning. I used the Hadaron team to actually beat it originally. The reason why I did the Hadaron first was because I didn't want to waste energy while trying to figure out the trial. So we're going to one squad it here. We're going to take our friend Coco, who has the best Lily ever, which is amazing. And so we start off with Trident, Evil Shard, Leomorg, Dandalga, and Evil Shard on Zel Knight, Drevis, and Evil Shard on Yolkina. Magic Order and Frozen Myth on Darwin, Altar, King's Crown, Zentar. We'll get back to that in a minute. And then Coco had Drain Spear and Drevis on him. Give me 2 seconds here and we'll go back to Trident. So, King's Crown. Reason why this works out amazing, if I can type it right, I gotta pull it back up. I want to get the exact wording. So, King's Crown is reach Archangel rank in Arena. Adds chance of BB substantially filling when attacked. 25% chance to fill 3 to 5 Brave Crystals. Reason why I have that on him is because of Taunt, which you'll see. Altar actually ends up being the MVP of this trial for me. With Zentar on him, boost max HP and attack by 30%, defense by 15, boost BC drop rate, boost defense against dark elemental damage. Lyco is kind of a pain, so I wanted that on there as well. After the first turn, second turn, you're fine. Third turn, you really need to make sure you use mitigation and Trident if you have them and you want to guard the rest. On the third turn, they all do a pretty massive attack here, which you'll see here in a moment. Coming right up, and then as soon as that happens, we're going to go in fast forward mode, and then I'll start explaining some more of the trial to you guys as well. You need status ailment removal for this trial. There's a lot of paralysis, so you have to have that. So here I attack Altar, Darwin, and Trident. I guard Lily, Zel Knight, and Yolkina. Want to keep those guarded this turn. As you can see here, paralysis on 2 of the units, and quite a bit of damage. It's not too much, but still. You could full attack. You can. A couple tests I've done is I found it's way better to guard. So, as for the item set, Fujin Potion, Fujin Tonic, obviously want to bring those along. Those are a must. Crescent Dew, I believe that's a must as well. 2 Revive Lights as well. Bring those. 4 Revives is definitely good. Cures, you can choose Cures. You can choose something else. Cures, I ended up using most of them. Don't be too scared about burning through all the items on the first 3. The first 3 are literally the hardest. The next 3 are literally a cakewalk, in my opinion. The first 3 is really the trial. The second 3 is I literally probably could have autoed it even though I didn't. The next 3 are terrible. But the goal here is we need to keep Altar taunting, Yukina get rid of status effects. Trident and Darwin have to be up like every turn. Reason why we have Zel Knight to, if I need to, I can get them up there, which you'll see throughout the fight. That does happen quite often. War Rocket does fire AoE and chance of paralysis. Then we have Ray Bolt Fenia, Thunder AoE and chance of paralysis and weaken. Terrible. And then Lyco, dark single target attack with a chance of weaken. Terrible. Some things they do. There's lots of Brave Burst Drain, which is terrible. It's really terrible. But Taunt with Altar helps negate that. And you see there was a lot of Drain there as well. But with the King's Crown on there, you see how Altar, he gets all of his back. It's pretty amazing. They have pretty heavy damage multipliers as well. They're going to do quite a bit of damage at some point. So what I love about the Taunt is the single target that always goes on Altar, and then his super high defense. At 50% HP, they get attack and defense boost. And you kind of want to, that 50%, typically I've noticed it's better if you kind of mitigate and guard that turn. When one of the fighters die, you have a slight issue is they do a fairly strong attack then as well, that I've noticed when they die. So I try to take them out and try to guard the rest, try to take one out and guard the rest. I wanted to get rid of Lyco first. Freaking hate that unit, so wanted to take that one out first. I did the same thing. Altar, Darwin, Trident, guard the other 3. So that was the goal. So now we're down to 2, thankfully, here. And we'll take these 2 out. Altar luckily lived there. Would it have hurt me in the end? No. As you can see, I do have 1 revive left. I do finish the challenge with that 1 Crescent Dew left, so I would have been fine if he would have died there. But tables could have turned for the worst if he would have died and someone else would have died later. So we need to finish up here in a moment. I did slow it down. We're on the normal here. Let's see what else we have that we can go over. Let's see. I've tried a few things. I was trying a lot of stuff. Like I was trying I was doing like a light team and one-shotting Lyco. Did not work out too well. I did a light team and then I did a water team to try to take out Sienna next. Did not work out well either. And then my third team was my real team. That strategy didn't work. So then I tried taking out Sienna first and just trying to one-hit KO one of the fighters and leaving the other 2 just did not work out. My water team was not nearly as strong as my light team for sure. My earth team was not very good, so I honestly didn't even bother. So here, I'm going to drop both of these at the same time, which actually worked out really good. So I use Zelnite to take out the Thunder for obvious reasons, and then I use everyone else to attack and finish off her. Now you're wondering, why didn't you guard? You don't have to guard. Technically, it's an end of a round. So you get basically start over. So that's really nice. So they don't come in, all 3 don't come in and just like blast you right away. That's actually kind of helpful, to be honest with you. It's not like the other ones where they come right in, like on the Maxwell trial and stuff like that. You actually get a break. Now, if you're doing the Hadaron trick, you need to make sure that you turn off auto when the last unit dies, because it could end up messing it up going into the next round if you don't have super Brave Burst right away. I wasn't paying attention the first time I did it with Hadaron, and I lost because of that. So, because you also lose Angel Idol buff as well, because it goes to another round. So the autoing with Hadaron doesn't work if you're not paying attention. You do have to pay attention a little bit. It also takes quite a while. I'll upload that video tomorrow. I actually didn't record it yet. I'm going to have to go back and do that. But, so, these 3 units, Syrian and Bailey both inflict status ailments, injury and poison. Terrible. Obviously used to get rid of that. Bailey, Earth AoE with a chance of poison. I'm changing up my setup here because I was trying to see if I could auto it differently, but it didn't work out that way. Serene, Water AoE and chance of injury, and Sky Angel Vanilla. Let's call her Vanilla. I like Vanilla. Light, a light attack with chance of paralysis, injury, sick, and weaken. Let's see. They can heal as well. I believe Bailey and Vanilla are the ones that heal. Let's see. They also do BB drain as well. I can't find it. I think they're the ones that heal. They do heal occasionally. Now, they also do Angel Idol buff as well. Bailey and Serene actually get it. I don't think the Vanilla got it. Doesn't look like it. So, I think Bailey just died and I just revived herself, I think. I'm not sure. We'll see in a second here. It's on pretty fast forward. Alright, as I said, like this one's pretty much cakewalk. Alright, so, yep, she died. So, Altar even taking damage from her, even though it's water and he's fire, with his taunt and his defensive buff that he gets, he's just unstoppable. And we go through it pretty quick. Now here it actually slows down quite a bit, and the only reason it slows down is because we actually we don't get as much crystals anymore. And she did have the revive. I saw her revive herself, so looks like all 3 of them got it. But like I said, not a huge deal in my opinion. So really now we just have to work on killing her, and it took a while when it's not 400%. So, but yeah, Altar can't even get his full super Brave Burst every turn anymore either. I'm really not worried about losing here. I didn't want to auto it just in case. It could have been terrible. Probably could have autoed it, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So we're just working on slowly but surely killing her. Takes a while. But that's pretty much it with the trial, guys. I can see it being very, very difficult for some people if you don't have the right units. There's many ways to beat it. You can beat it without Soul Saga units. They do make it easier. Lily Trident leads are very good. If you have an Altar, it makes it super easy because of that as well. But there's definitely a lot of different ways you can beat it. The key is getting through the first fight, and that's really it. If you don't get through that first fight, it's terrible. The sphere you get is Blighted Seal. If you look on my Instagram, I posted it as well as I posted it on my Altar, who had over 5,000 attack. It was awesome. I think 5801. Boost attack by 100%. Critical hit damage by 50%. Amazing. So it deals more damage, but it's not a higher multiplier. But it lowers your defense and recovery by 20%. So it's a slight trade-off. But on someone like Altar, who, when he does his taunt and stuff like that, and he gets the boost anyways, you know, who knows? I did try him in Arena, and he did a crap ton of damage with it on. Which is amazing. But yeah, so even his Altar's Brave Burst does single on the enemy, cast taunt for and massive boosted defense. So either one, Brave Burst or Super Brave Burst. But all right, guys, that's it for this one. Don't forget to like, subscribe, favorite, and share, and we'll see you later.